So in case you live under a rock, today's been a really interesting day just because of the fact that TikTok came out with Instagram Reels. And it's actually very interesting to see because of the fact that it's literally just like TikTok. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how to use it and how you can become a pro Instagram reeler. So it's actually really easy to use. So the first thing you want to do is you want to just swipe over to Reels once you're in the story mode. It's easy because it's just like live, but then on the right side you have Reels, which is a new platform for them that not only gets shared between your friends, but you do have the option to share it just like TikTok's feed, where it's going to be sent to everybody that has access to the platform. So the really cool thing about this is it literally works like TikTok. So if you're familiar with TikTok, then you're gonna be really familiar with Instagram Reels. So you do have the first option, which is gonna be adding music. The second option is going to be your speed preferences. So literally just like TikTok, they straight up just ripped it off. You have the option between 3x, 5x, 1x, 2x, and if you're really feeling yourself, 5x. So one thing that I like about it that TikTok doesn't have is it's open source filters. So one thing that I love about Instagram is the fact that you do have so many options when it comes to personalization with your stories. So right off the bat, you're gonna be able to use the presets that you have saved in your camera, which you can't do on TikTok. So major props to you, Instagram, for at least not doing that, or doing that, I guess. So another thing that they also did have, which, you know, what camera app doesn't have this, is going to be the timer. So the timer is actually really cool because of the way it works when you're actually prompting text. So the way it works with text is actually really straightforward, and it actually shows it to you in a timeline, which I always thought was a really nice thing that I wish TikTok had, but Instagram just did it because, you know, it's not a clone or anything. So it's gonna be really easy right off the bat to record your first video or your first Reels. I don't really know what they want to call it. If they're gonna call these videos Reels, because you know how when you make a TikTok, it's called like a TikTok, it's called like literally like the app name, but then Instagram is already its own platform. So that's kind of interesting to see what people are gonna call them. But anyways, moving on. So you have a wide array of music preferences, which is actually really cool. So in order to really utilize the music, you just have to select it. And then once you do have it selected, then you can move on. And let's hope I don't get copyrighted for that. Rip Pop Smoke. You can actually set the time preferences on how you want the song to play. So the nice thing about it is if the song has lyrics, it actually shows you the lyrics on screen as well too, which is actually a nice feature that TikTok doesn't have yet, until, you know, Microsoft buys them. Something that you don't see on TikTok that I think Instagram did a great job when it comes to copying and pasting features, because they don't have this one. So as you can tell, they did their research on how to beat them, which is great. So the cool thing is you're also able to save this to your drafts, just like another app that we know that we've already talked about 5 times. And when it gets saved to your drafts, you can save it for later. You can decide to either post it on your stories, or you can decide to post it on Instagram Reels. So it's definitely interesting to see that Instagram is actually doing this, and how I feel about the future for TikTok now that there's an equal competitor when it comes down to user and an actual fan base and revenue. You got to consider revenue because Instagram is definitely notorious for their influencer marketing, but now TikTok is something that's been competing with Instagram. So it's going to be very exciting to see these two competitors when it comes to Facebook against Microsoft, because now Microsoft, if they do acquire TikTok, is going to be definitely cool to see the whole social media battle between two tech giants. You have the benefits of customization when it comes to filters with Instagram, and then you have literally just an app that's stealing your data. So it's really up to you. I hope at least this video is going to show you how to make the content, because the content is really straightforward to use. If you're familiar with TikTok, you'll definitely be familiar with Instagram Reels. And it's definitely something that is going to start catching more of a trend wave. It's going to become more popular, I guess, as time progresses. But I'm more so interested in the music side of things, because TikTok is always known to have just banger after banger, just songs after songs. And it's actually really, really cool to see that Instagram is actually coming out with music that is licensed to work for them. So copyright is another big issue for TikTok that I think Instagram did a great job at addressing. When it comes to artists that are actually trying to use TikTok to gain traction with their music, it's worked out for them really well when big, I guess, influencers use their songs in their videos. So now that Instagram Reels is here, it's going to be really interesting to see where these smaller artists take their great content, because I think without those smaller artists, then the platform would have no content at all. So it's going to be a battle between who can attract the most users. And already right off the bat, I can just tell Instagram is it's not going to go away with Reels, you guys. I think it's going to be here to stay. And what's going to happen with all the influencers on TikTok? Or are they going to go to Instagram? Let me know what you guys think. Definitely do smash that subscribe button if you like today's video. And if you found it informative, make sure you like it. And if you really want to support me, then make sure you share the video. So again, you guys, thank you so much for joining me in today's video. And I hope you guys have a great night. Peace out.